Now to the South Pacific and reports of tsunami damage following that earthquake. The epicenter of the magnitude 8 quake was just off the Santa Cruz Islands, 330 kilometers from Kira Kira. Let's bring in Jono Hutchison, who's from TV3 New Zealand. He's on a beach in New Zealand right now. Jono, I suppose people there breathing a sigh of relief. We were expecting this at first. It looked like it was going to be a much bigger event than it's turned out to be.
Certainly. I mean, officials here definitely would be breathing a sigh of relief at this stage, although the local advisory here in New Zealand says that the first wave could be arriving between 6 and 7 o'clock this evening local time, so that's another half an hour to go. But they've just issued an advisory that there's a potential marine threat, no threat to land here, so you can possibly see people behind me on the sand and in the water, but yeah, certainly it does seem to be dialed back in terms of the severity here, but obviously a big earthquake for the Solomon Islands.
Jono, what are you hearing from the Solomon Islands? I know it's a long way away from where you are right now, but I suppose it's just sea between you and the Solomon Islands. It may not be causing wider regional damage, but the tsunami did affect some of the Solomon Islands and damage from the quake too.
Absolutely, and I mean, as you can imagine, in a situation like this, it has been fairly difficult to get a hold of people in the Solomon Islands. Our newsroom's been calling them all afternoon since we heard about the quake, and we've managed to get through to a few people. We spoke to some people in Honiara who said they didn't even feel the quake, but as you said, that's a fair distance away from the epicenter of the earthquake around the Santa Cruz Islands. But certainly the earthquake will have caused some damage on the islands, and it sounds like the tsunami did cause a bit of damage for the Solomon Islands as well, for some villages. I understand in the magnitude of dozens of homes, village homes damaged. But from what I've heard so far, no reports of injuries or death, which is possibly quite remarkable given the magnitude of the quake.
It could also, that scene behind you could all have been so very different had that tsunami warning remained in place. Jono, it looks a far too pleasant evening to be wearing a suit on a beach there in Auckland. Many thanks indeed for being with us. Jono Hutchison from TV3 New Zealand.